Okay, imagine this. A film comes out in 1982, and it just bombs.
Right.
Completely overshadowed by, a friendly alien story. But fast forward, and now it's hailed as, like, an absolute masterpiece of terror.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're doing a deep dive into John Carpenter's The Thing. We're going to unpack how it uses isolation, paranoia, to really explore how fragile human trust is.
Yeah, and why it went from being this box office failure to such a timeless classic. It's quite the journey.
It really is a fascinating paradox, isn't it?
Yeah.
When The Thing first came out, the context was just rough.
Oh, completely. Same year as Spielberg's E.T., remember?
Exactly. E.T. was all about optimism, connection, this amiable alien.
And Carpenter gives us the polar opposite, this shapeless, monstrous thing that's just indifferent, and it mimics perfectly.
It doesn't just kill, it actually devours trust itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the public was cold. Critics called it, nihilistic, excessive?
They did. It was pretty poorly received initially, but over time, that perception totally shifted.
So it goes from flop to classic.
Yeah.
How do you think that initial failure maybe set the stage for people looking at it again later?
Well, that's a great question. I think its power really starts with one of Carpenter's smartest moves. Its setting.
Right, Antarctica. You're saying it's not just a snowy backdrop, it's like another character.
Absolutely. The sources often call it a silent protagonist. That environment isn't passive. It's hostile, inhospitable.
Okay, so the station becomes this kind of natural prison.
Precisely. Think about it outside. There's no freedom, just freezing death. Snowstorms cut off communication. The cold means nobody's escaping.
So that geographical lockdown, it traps them. No relief, no backup coming.
And that extreme solitude, yeah, that collective confinement, that's the perfect breeding ground for paranoia to just fester.
Okay, let's unpack this. How this extreme solitude, this collective confinement, becomes the fundamental condition for paranoia to take root.
You're completely cut off, nowhere to run, and the enemy could literally be the person standing next to you.
And the creature itself. It's not just about being hunted, is it? The alien from Campbell's story who goes there.
Yeah.
It has no stable form.
Mm-hmm. Its power is that perfect mimicry. It can be anything, a dog, a person.
So the terror isn't just what the creature is, but what it could be anyone. Anyone could be the thing.
That uncertainty is the engine driving the paranoia. It's not just a monster hunt. It's a monster hiding in plain sight.
And it hits deeper than just fear, right? It attacks identity itself.
Oh, definitely. And Carpenter's direction is meticulous here. Every look, every line of dialogue, every tense silence, it all underlines that the real fight is internal.
The impossibility of telling friend from foe.
Yeah. And you have to remember the context, the Cold War, that fear of infiltration, the enemy within, not trusting your neighbor. The film tapped right into that.
But unlike, say, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Carpenter takes it further. There's zero possibility of certainty.
Exactly. Even the blood test scene, which seems like it should give answers. It doesn't really bring lasting relief, does it? The doubt just lingers.
So if anyone could be the thing, what does it mean to be you? That's the really chilling question, isn't it? Where does the self end and the copy begin?
That's the existential punch. What's fascinating here is how the film transforms the alien into this symbol, this invisible force that just corrodes the social fabric. It pushes us to question the very essence of human identity.
So, okay, with that level of distrust brewing,
yeah,
what happens to the team dynamics? Does the creature even need to do much anymore?
Well, that's the thing. As the paranoia ramps up, the team just fractures. They start accusing each other, turning on each other. They basically self-destruct.
The creature just has to plant the seed of doubt, and they do the rest of the work.
Pretty much. Like the community, which should be about cooperation, especially in that environment, it just becomes an internal war zone.
It's like a parable for civilization collapsing, isn't it? Without trust, without recognizing others as human, everything falls apart. Chaos. Self-destruction.
And the film's whole aesthetic just hammers this home. Morricone's score, that minimalist, repetitive beat, it's like a doom clock ticking.
Yeah, like a heartbeat signaling disaster.
Yeah.
And Rob Bottin's effects. Wow. They're grotesque, visceral, but used strategically, right?
Exactly. They hit harder because they punctuate these long stretches of just pure tension. The gore reminds you of the physical threat behind all the psychological paranoia.
Here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
The film isn't just a monster story. It's a profound reflection on what happens to the human connections when the bedrock of trust is shattered.
Absolutely. Which leads us to that ending.
Ah, the ending.
Yeah.
Haunting is the word. The station's destroyed. Just two guys left, McReady and Childs, facing each other in the snow and flames.
And the film leaves you hanging. That fundamental doubt is one of them. Is either of them. Thing.
Carpenter just leaves it suspended.
Yeah.
Uncertainty wins. Paranoia itself is almost the final character left standing.
Mm-hmm. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, that lingering unanswered question isn't just a clever narrative trick. It's the film's ultimate statement, I think, on the impossibility of truly knowing and just how powerful suspicion can be, how it lasts.
And eventually, people caught up. Critics revisited it, saw the depth, called it a classic of existential terror.
Yeah, its influence is huge. You see echoes in stuff like The X-Files, Stranger Things.
Definitely. The thing still hits hard because it taps into feels that are just universal, right? Isolation, suspicion, doubting who we are, timeless stuff.
So this deep dive really shows The Thing is way more than just jump scares and creature effects.
Yeah, it's a chilling look at how human bonds just break down under extreme pressure, where isolation and paranoia aren't just plot points, they're like invisible forces taking over.
Well, what's the final takeaway, the thing to chew on?
Well, I think it's that truly perturbing idea. Even without a literal monster, humanity can just disintegrate when suspicion takes over from solidarity. It really makes you ask yourself, what would you do? How would you function if trusting no one became your only reality?